March 19, 2003, the United States of America officially initiates hostilities against the country of Iraq. Shock and awe, technically known as rapid dominance, is America's doctrine based on the use of overwhelming power and spectacular displays of force to paralyze the enemy's perception of the battlefield and destroy its will to fight. After using air power to completely obliterate Iraq's infrastructure, the ground war begins. Now, whether you agree or disagree with our reasons for entering Iraq, one thing you can't deny: that our men and women in uniform, America's youth, answered the call selflessly. Now, I was in the Army and the Air Force. And when I was in the Army, I was in the infantry. But I don't have much experience with snipers, and it's something that's always fascinated me. To me, they were this mythical creature that worked alone or in pairs. How do you get that job? I had to find out more. So I tagged along with some United States Marine Corps scout snipers from Camp Pendleton. And school is in session. The U.S. military sniper is one of the most psychologically devastating and combat-effective instruments of war. The sniper's job is to deliver discriminatory, highly accurate rifle fire against enemy targets that cannot be engaged successfully by the regular rifleman. In a standard M24 sniper weapon system, a bullet leaves the barrel at just under 2,600 feet per second. This enables the sniper to deliver an incredibly lethal amount of force to an incredibly small area. The sniper is a mathematician. He has to calculate for drag, air resistance, humidity, and wind deflection. A lot of people have the misconception that to be a good sniper, you have to be a good shooter. But shooting is only 20% of sniper school. The sniper can stalk its targets, can move undetected, with devastating results. And any talk about U.S. military snipers wouldn't be complete without mentioning the most deadly sniper in U.S. military history, Navy SEAL Chris Kyle. Now, we all know the story of Chris Kyle has been popularized in the recent Clint Eastwood movie, American Sniper. But there's a lot that people don't know about Chris Kyle. For instance, when talking about the number of people he killed, he was always uncomfortable speaking about numbers. In fact, the numbers that he was truly concerned with were the number of people that he had saved. And if you could put a number on that, that would be something to brag about. Kyle knew what confidence with a gun looked like. He was the deadliest sniper in American history. He had, according to the Navy, somewhere in the neighborhood of 160 confirmed kills, but by his own account, and the accounts of his Navy SEAL teammates, the number was closer to twice that. In his 4 tours of duty in Iraq, he survived 6 IED attacks, 3 gunshot wounds, 2 helicopter crashes, and more surgeries than he could remember. He was known among his SEAL brethren as the Legend, and to his enemies as Al-Shaitan, the devil. According to his closest friends, Kyle believed in unity back home. After all, we're all Americans, fighting for the same cause. No matter what color you are, we're still fighting for the same values, for the same Constitution, for these incredible ideals that make America worth fighting for. In 2013, Chris Kyle and his friend Chad Littlefield were murdered by a fellow veteran with PTSD that they were attempting to help at a shooting range in Texas. A memorial service was held for Kyle at Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The funeral procession stretched from Midlothian, Texas, all the way to Austin, a distance of more than 200 miles. Hundreds of people lined Interstate 35 to view the procession and pay their final respects to Kyle. U.S. military snipers, just like all men and women in uniform, sacrifice daily on the front lines of our democracy. They're not sacrificing for their community, or for their neighborhood, or for their family. They're sacrificing for all of us, every American.
These people are Black Americans, they're white Americans, they're Latino, Asian, Native American. You want to know what unity and equality look like? You complain that there's no unity and equality in America right now? Come to this place and have a look and see what unity and equality look like.